All right, Gemini, welcome to your weekly horoscope from March 29th through April 4th. My name is Athen. So this week is a week of releasing, again, more of these old energies from March. I know we've done a lot of releasing, but there's still some more releasing to go. It's nothing major, actually. It's just around Monday. And then the rest of the week is actually very nice aspects. We've got trines and sextiles. And then on Saturday, we have the lunar eclipse, which is a culmination point of a lot of things we started about 6 months ago, but readjusting us on our path, which I'll talk about. So essentially, the energy of the week is very high. We're starting from the first quarter phase, going into the lunar eclipse full moon energy of Saturday. So it'll start to build, and we'll get closer and closer to it. But it starts on Sunday and Monday when we have Venus trining up to Pluto. So you guys have had Venus transiting your 11th house of groups, friends, things larger than self, contribution, giving. And so perhaps you've been connecting to people through that area, through your groups and friends or the community in some way, or enjoying those areas of life, enjoying giving, maybe through your work, because there's a lot of emphasis on your work lately. So whether it's giving, contributing, whatever, it can be very enjoyable. So definitely tap into that, especially Sunday and Monday. Really feel that energy of giving and contributing to something larger than yourself. I think that'll be a very powerful energy for you. And I think it's very powerful for your relationships because your relationships are going through a transformation as they have been for many years with Pluto in your seventh house. And there's deep connections being formed. There's really powerful things happening through your relationships. So a nice trine element there could be Sunday and Monday, a great day for relationships and a great day for contribution in some way. Now on Monday, we have the sun going over that south node energy of your 10th house. So this is again that illumination, that awareness of the career sector. You guys have had the sun there now for about, I don't know, it's about almost 2 weeks, depending on when you're watching this. But there's this illumination, there's this passion that's available to you through your work. But then at the same time, there's also a lot of old energies that you're releasing too. Old unconscious belief systems, spiritual ideas about it, all these things that are being released. So on Monday, you want to do that. You want to have that sun energy. It's a great day for meditation, by the way. You have the sun energy, letting go of some old things that are no longer serving you with work or unconscious belief systems, old passions that you used to have about work, and letting those go, because on Wednesday and Thursday, it's a very nice couple days in the astrology. The sun trines up to Jupiter, Mercury trines up to Saturn, and Venus sextiles Chiron. So first of all, with your ruler, Mercury here, and trine from Saturn, this is another very productive day, another good day for you to get a lot of things done. And I think where it's coming from is it's coming from a lot of this awareness of whatever this old stuff is. And then through that, like sort of clearing, it's prompting you to expand. It's prompting you to take action, I think, towards Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday in particular, midweek here. And you're seeing the opportunities through your work. You're also seeing the opportunities for you to increase your finances, because Jupiter is retrograde in your second house, which is going to be aspecting this as well. Of course, this isn't just finances, it's all senses of wealth and value and the things you really are connected to in life, which of course finances buy on a physical level, and that's what the second house is the physical enjoyment of things, but what it is that you're really connecting to on that physical level, right? I always like to make that distinction with the second house, but it can be finances. So good opportunities there for you in these areas, but I think it's coming from a lot of the releasing energies from Monday. And I think that's going to prompt you to take some more action to move forward, especially when it comes to your routine. Saturn's been transiting your 6th house, so really getting disciplined and structured with your routine systems. And Venus sextiling up to Chiron on Wednesday and Thursday as well, I think is going to help you enjoy contributing more as you have been, you see. And there's this healing that's taking place along your life path and through your spiritual studies too, whether you're reading philosophy or these kinds of things. You had Mercury transiting that 9th house last week, so maybe you've been learning a lot about philosophy, spiritual subjects, but in either case, a good healing energy from that Wednesday and Thursday, maybe enjoying those things. But I think it's channeling it through probably your work or whatever these goals are you're doing. On Saturday, we have the lunar eclipse. So this is the culmination point of what you've perhaps started of roughly about 6 months ago. Now, 6 months ago, you had the solar eclipse in your fifth house in October, late October. And so you're maybe prompted to start something new and different in regards to your passion, in regards to creation, maybe something to do with small business, or maybe artistic, anything that gets your self-expression going, anything you create. So whatever those new beginnings were, it's coming up to a culmination point now where you can see it very clearly. But here's what's so interesting about this is that the culmination is in your fourth house. And this is what your whole life path is about this year, is about moving towards home, moving towards family. And perhaps you're not feeling anything directly personal about this. Maybe you are, maybe you're not, depending on your personal chart, because the North Node is not a personal planet. But there's an avenue, there's a direction that's prompting you here. So connecting to your home, your family, your roots. This is the energy that's starting to open up here now at the beginning of April as we go into the next 6 months of this solar eclipse cycle. The last solar eclipse was in March, and so that was a lot of old South Node energies of releasing, which we're still doing this week. But this is a shift and a new direction in terms of culmination and balancing a lot of the stuff that perhaps you're doing on the work level with the stuff you're doing on the home and family level, or that you can be doing. There's an avenue here. So in a nutshell, on Saturday, I really recommend another day of meditation, whether it's just 5 or 10 minutes or whatever. It's happening in the morning, by the way, for those of us in America. Have that presence in terms of your emotional state, your home, your family. Reflect on these things a little bit. Reflect on your work, your career, and find a way to balance these two energies. The better you can balance basically your work life with your domestic life, then you're going to be getting the most out of it. But remember that this whole year is about moving from what you might say more of the work stuff into more of the stuff having to do with home, family. And I think the more you focus on that and put energy into those things, the more flow and opportunities you're going to see in general. Because that's what this whole year is about. With a balanced eye, though, we always want to make sure that the nodes are balanced here. We don't go all in. We're not just all focused on home and family. Again, there's a balancing here taking place. But I think the area of focus where it's best utilized is on your emotions, your past, your roots, your sentiments, home, family, these types of things. All right, so I think that's going to prompt something new, a new understanding of home, family around Saturday, but it'll come through that reflection, so be sure to reflect. All right, Gemini, well, have a fantastic week. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care.